Oh, look at it.
Look at it. Feel better already.
Already I'm starting to feel better. I see that smile, BG.
Good morning. Good morning.
You got a gift. You make people feel good.
Man, you know what? I want to be just that person that just had the positive outlook, man, because it's so easy to just say blame and do all this point fingers, all that. But honestly, we seen the game yesterday, and we understand that this is a great lesson for this team. We always have these, especially going 4-0. You might have not liked the way the passing game has been going, but you get the passing game going. Now it's about balance. It's about making sure those details of penalties, the don't you got to bury them when it's time to bury them, because that miss to AJ was a big one. That would have been 24-3. That was it was certain things in that game that you can learn from. And I know the Eagles are beating themselves up about this one, but man, this is a great learning lesson and the great points that Coach Sirianni could make in the team meeting, getting ready for this Thursday game.
On that play, obviously AJ slowed up a little bit because I think he looked back. He said he looked back twice, didn't see the ball. I think it's kind of indicative of those two kind of getting on that same page. I think that's a must, because I think if AJ doesn't see the ball, he's thinking the ball's late or not coming, and so it's not going to him. He's got to finish the route, right? Like those two, it's important, especially after there's always these stories that come out. Diana Rossini had a story. Everybody's got a story. So, but those two can quiet everything if they're just on the same page.
Yes, and I know they will get on the same page, and I think it's going to start with Coach Sirianni calling that out and just making sure that the details. I mean, I heard him talking details, and it is the details. That's what hurt us in a big way. The big play where he throw it to Devontae, but you got a penalty on that play where Saquon's not set. I do understand, like, he always go through those type of details, and that's one thing that he hates to have to admit to, but I know that he's willing to own it, because that's something he preaches all the time. Make sure that people are set, and before the motion, all these different things. Even me as a defensive player, I know a lot of things now because of those things that he talk about in the team meetings together. And I know that they beating themselves up about it, but it's nothing to beat themselves about it, because it's a short week. It's a great time to have a short week, because that was, we had so many opportunities in that game that we didn't get a chance to really exploit everything or really just take over the game. But I know that we need these type of games if we're gonna be making a run like we want. So I'd rather have it early than late.
What do you make of the two called runs in the second half? Obviously, one got called back because of holding, and kind of getting this run game going, man. Because up 17-3, it's crazy. Like, they only ran the ball, well, actually one that counted.
Well, you know what? We've been talking pass game this, and we got a little pass happy instead of making it more of a balanced game. When we was up 17-3, I know that they wanted to put the dagger in them by going up 24-3, and I know that we missed that opportunity on the AJ thing. But like, now, don't worry about what's going on the outside. Let's just find our balanced attack. We see that we can do that. We can make it. We can pass. That was against a good defense, a real good pass defense, because they got some good DBs back there. But they definitely found some different areas where they was hitting them. A lot of one-on-ones, and we just was winning our one-on-ones. But then, like we said, it's about balance. And so they didn't run, because I think a little bit of it is we've been asking for the pass game so much, and they wanted to deliver in a big way, but we got to do it. The Eagles have to do it in a way where it fits them. And when they're balanced, they're a great team, because you still have to have the threat of Saquon running the ball in order to open up a lot of things. And then you got to make sure that you throw a little run in there with Jalen, so that he can have a little have everybody thinking about him too, and it just opened up the doors for the pass game. And man, I was loving the play action, the run pass gives, the RPOs that they was doing early on, because it seemed like we was hitting the flats a lot, and I was loving that because we was getting positive yards on first down. But but it was more of I think in our head, in their head, they got a little more too pass happy because of them excited because they was getting the pass going. But now you have to manage the game, and you got to get some time off that clock because that's what hurt us in the end.
Yeah, my only worry, because I agree with you. I like listen, they're a really good team, and the defense is really good, and I don't have a lot of like fear or anything. I got one worry, and it's really about health and the health of the offensive line. I got those dudes are banged up front, man.
Yes, they are, man. And you're right, because we had a short off season. I mean, going to the championship and going as long as you go, you have a short off season where it's only really a month and a half, almost 2 months before April comes, and then you got OTAs. And then it's how you manage it during OTAs because you still have to work, but you don't get to rest your body like a lot of guys did with that month off, month and a half off, or really 4 months, because if you didn't go to the playoffs, you done in January, the beginning of January anyway. But with us, we've been banging. And then the 2,000 yard year for running back, man, it's a lot of blocking going on. It's a lot of pushing. And like you said, it's more of how you manage it. And I think the Eagles are managing it well, but it sucked to see Landon go out with an ankle. I know he's been dealing with a lot of stuff already. And you know that he's one of those guys that you're gonna need to lean on people, especially when they get tired, because that's when you really open the hose up. And I know he's in shape, but it's just more about the health. Like you said, he's more just like, dealing with injuries right before we even started training camp, and then was managing them. And then he got to the games and he was managing. But now, like you said, a guy like him going out, then I know Lane is dealing with things. Jordan Malata is the only one that I really haven't heard too much bad stuff about. He's been out there playing. Then you got Steen, who's new to the group. Yeah, man. It's a managing going on, and I know they got the right coach for it. All they got to do is stay consistent with what they've been doing. You got who got in 64? Why can't I think of his name?
Tough.
Yeah, Brett Toff. Brett Toff. He came in and did a great job. It was just more of the penalties, man. The penalties killed us this game, and that's where I know the Eagles will be better on that, but. This was, like I said, it's a great learning lesson for them, and to not worry about what's going on with the media. The past game stuff is over with. Now we know Jalen threw for 280, but we still lost the game. Now let's get Saquon touches on top of making the pass game work and let it balance each other out, and it works hand in hand. Everything, if we get the running game going, it opens up the pass. And like just what we talk about as defensive ends, if we get rushes, we help the DBs, and if the DBs take away that first read for us, it'll give us time to get there. So it works hand in hand when those things are working. So yeah, man, it sucked because I was there yesterday and I wanted to see a win, and I wanted to see them get it right. And on the pass game, they did get it right on the pass game, but we went a little too pass happy on this one instead of having a balanced attack, especially when we was up 17-3. But I know Nick Sirianni is already on that job already, and I can't wait to see Thursday.
Hey, you brought up something I think is really key, and you brought up the short off season. I remember in 2005, right? So it's before you get here, the Eagles had that run of 4 straight championship games. And '05 was a tough season. And I remember talking to Andy, and Andy said, dude, like when you are constantly playing a month longer than everybody else, it takes its toll. You have experienced this. What's it feel like? Like, what's your body like? You meant like last year. Like, your guys are in the postseason every year. You're going making runs, deep runs. What's it feel like, man?
It feels like you had it definitely feels like, man, we just got done. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to complain. You want to just try to manage your OTA off season workout in the program the best way you know how, while still training, because you have to train. You have to make sure you stay in shape. But it just feels like that, it feel like a little overwork. overworked a little bit sometimes too, because you want to come in, you want to set a good example for the new draft picks coming in. You want them to see you working. You want to let them know how we do it around here. But they're getting it on a short off season for us. And so now OTAs, you try to pick it up a little bit, try to get ready for training camp, and then the summertime coming, you really have to turn it up because you have to be ready for training camp. And so yes, you don't feel like you have gotten a break. You try to manage it the best way you know how by talking it through with the strength staff, the training staff, and getting a good plan. But like you said, man, it's great, but you got to know this the backside of it where people don't see it all the time. It's a shorter but longer season for you now. Now you got a shorter recovery, but now you got to go out and replay it again without figuring out while trying to figure out, man, how can I make sure that I don't get overworked? Because man, I've been working this whole time, and how can we manage during the week? How can coach like give us a good day to give our mind right? But yeah, man, I think yeah, it is. It
Because you're
sucks.
mental, like you're
Yes, it
also,
sucks.
man, the stress. It's a stressful
Yes.
game, right? Like, but people
Hmm.
don't, I don't know, understand, like just the stress that happens
Yes.
during the week. So you have the stressful, so that's wearing on you. And then your body,
Hmm.
man, your body's just beat up. Like, and it hits you at different points of the season, right?
Yes, and you know what else too? Say you had something lingering that you pushed through in the in the off well at Super Bowl, and then you come back, you try to manage it where you take 2 weeks off after the Super Bowl, you enjoy the party, the festivities, and all that stuff, but then you get back to it. Your body really haven't gotten that recovery yet of something that you overworked during the
Yeah.
season, because you want to make sure that you in the best shape you can, that you're getting stronger as the season go. You work hard because a guy like Jordan Malata, a guy like Lane, all them that does the extra, that has you have to protect them from themselves, because those are the guys that are really pushing themselves to the max, and those are the ones that you have to manage and say. Even for myself, I was a overworker sometimes, and I used to be like, all right, I had a lot of load yesterday, I gotta make sure I relax today and recover, get in the recovery boots, do all the different things. But sometimes, man, you just got some stuff that's just lingering that you need time to heal, and do that. And when you play in these longer off seasons, or longer seasons, to where you have a shorter off season, you don't always get that full recovery that you need. And then, but there's no sense of crying about it. You're a professional, and that's
Oh
how the
yeah,
fans will
it's
view it
not even
too.
crying. It's just more like
No,
a
but
fact of,
being real.
yeah,
Yeah, it's the facts. It's
yeah,
the facts. It's really the facts. I'm just preaching the facts. But that's the pressure I'm talking about.
yeah,
Man, you
yeah.
thinking about the fans, and then if I don't produce, and I'm dealing with this, well, why you didn't take care of it this offseason? But I tried. But y'all don't realize those little things. And it's like you say, we not crying. We just stating facts on the truth. But we gonna do the best that we can. And they 4-1. They 4-1. And I know that the bye week is gonna come at a great time. That's gonna be another good week for them. This Thursday night game, they gonna
Yeah,
get
you get
a
the mini
3 day
buy.
weekend. Yeah,
Yeah.
the mini bye. So yeah, man, we know what we dealing with, and they know exactly how to manage it. It's just about we just lost this one. Honestly, we just lost this one. We had this game in the bag. We just let the penalties get us in the end, on top of the little details of ourselves beating us. And that's just something that we have to make sure that we don't continue, but address it, and then we move forward.
I mean, to put like perspective, it's been 287 days since the Eagles lost the game. I mean, that's unbelievable. Like when you
Yes.
think about it, right? Like that's kind of perspective. It's kind of like, you lose games like that. I thought Peyton coached a really good game. Like he didn't get out of his game plan. He continued to grind it out, even down 2 scores. He was grinding it out. I just thought he's a great coach and coached a good game. And you're going to have games like this. Look at that league. Last night, the Bills. Like, what is it about this league, BG? The Bills lose on Sunday Night Football to New England, right? You had that crazy game Arizona loses. The Rams lose to a banged up Niners team Thursday night. It's wild.
It's wild. And it's any given Sunday. If that ain't the slogan, man, that is the slogan of this league. And
Yeah.
that's what makes this league so great because it's any given Sunday. You think you got something in the bag, and then as soon as you believe in that, that's when you get your butt whooped. That's when a 40 to a 6, but Baltimore just took on man, who they just play? Why can't I think of their name?
Houston, the Texans beat
Yeah,
them.
Houston. Then you got the Colts whooping on people. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though they are a good team. Shane Steichen is out there playing. I mean, man, he's coaching them up really good, and it's all about those details. And so, yeah, man, it's when I say they don't make they Vegas know what they doing. They know. They know. You know, bet parks, betting and all this stuff, man, they know what they doing because it is a even league. It's just all about who has the better coaching, who has the better players, and who can manage it well. Because man, like what our issue a little bit is we have a bunch of good players, but you have to not get caught up in trying to please everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you have to make sure that we all are balanced and it could be me today, it could be that person, it could be that person, but as long as we win, like that is the biggest thing. We all win. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the fight that you have to have because of course we want our individuals, but we have to meet the team goals in order for the individuals to happen. And so if we win ugly, it's okay because some games you're gonna win ugly. If we win beautiful, we're gonna have them beautiful games too. But hopefully for the team, it's about just number one, win. And then we handle the rest later. You know what I'm saying? As we continue to keep stacking. But man, if last year ain't taught me anything, that was the one thing it taught me. Stay focused on what you can control and go out there and go win it. And you never know how the Super Bowl happened like it did, and everybody ate. AJ ate, Devontae ate, Saquon didn't even eat, but he ate all year. You know, he was the one that got us to that point. So now let's find this balance. We got a little something with the offense. We can't worry about Kevin Patullo and all that stuff. He can't worry about the media and what they saying. Let people talk how they gonna talk as an organization. They have to make sure that they have find this balance together, and that's where the leadership comes in. And I know they got great leaders, and they gonna figure it out. And so, man, that's what I've seen from yesterday. That we kind of fell into just wanting to show off and let people know the past game we gonna get that right for the fans, but let's do it for the team because the fans gonna be there every week. They watching, they gonna critique, we gonna critique all that stuff. But let's put some better products out there with a balanced attack. Let's keep everybody involved because that's what make us special. Because we have a lot of people that they have to make sure that they stop, like Saquon. That's number one. Then they got to stop AJ and Devontae, and then even Goddard. So let's work together. And man, them boys, we in a good spot. But like you say, health is the number one thing that hurts a team, and we have to get healthy up front.
All right, BG, let's talk serious now because today's a rough day. You're the one who makes us feel better. You smile, but I'm going to go home tonight. I need some comfort food. What is a BG comfort food that makes you feel better when you're feeling down?
Oh, you know what, man? I had some steak last night. That made me feel good. That made me feel a little good. We went out as a family. Got some steak, got some all gratin cheesy potatoes, got some
Ooh,
lobster
cheesy
tacos.
potatoes.
Oh man, we had some
Where'd you
good stuff
go?
yesterday. I went to Eddie V's. Eddie V's was really good.
Oh, that's
Yeah, we went.
nice.
Yeah,
That's
we went there last
nice.
night.
I
Got
like
some of
it,
that in.
man. I like it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good,
but you.
man. The cheesy
Yep.
I
potatoes with
love
the
the cheesy
steak. Me too. I'm with you,
potatoes.
bro.
Ooh, man, sometimes I use that. I usually go to Italian like Alessandro's and Wayne. Man, that spicy rigatoni, ah, so good, so
You got to
good.
get Big Dom to take you to Aroma.
Okay, aroma. I need to go there. I need to find some new ones. See there, aroma.
It's in
Okay,
South
cool.
Philly, right? It's Tony. You know Tony. Tony's around all the
Yep,
time. Big
yep.
Dom's always there. That's our spot, Dom and
Okay,
I. So we'll
yeah.
take you there.
I definitely want to do that because I'm a big Italian guy, man. I love
Yeah.
my like I told you. I had my spicy rigatoni with my chicken parm cut up
Yes,
on top
yes,
of it. You know what I'm
yes,
saying? That's
yes.
me.
I love it. My brother, we
Yep.
love you, buddy. Thank you, pal.
Oh yeah,
All right,
appreciate y'all.
listen. You always make us feel better. It never fails. I knew it. I knew the minute you come on, we'd feel better. Do me a favor. Root the Phillies in tonight. We got to get a win tonight.
Oh yeah, we do, man. You know what? We was up 2-0 early, but man, we just fell apart a little bit in the end. But I think them boys are they know what's at stake. It's a game 5. We gotta, make three of those shake for us. And we just made it a little uphill battle. But if we get a win tonight, we back to square one, and then we got 2 to go. 2 more to win.
That's it, baby.
Let's go.
Love
Let's
you,
go.
BG. You're
Love
the
y'all.
man.
Appreciate you. Let's go.
Let's go. There he is, the greatest, BG, man. He's the greatest.